Morton Salt Girl at Icon. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications to become part of the WayneKo crew. My name is Wayne and this is WayneKo. So after I decided to make this video of Morton Salt Girl, I looked into it a little further to see what all people use salt for. Now there's so many things out there that people use salt for that you wouldn't believe me even if I tried to name them all. So I'm not going to name them all because there's probably thousands upon thousands of things out there that people use salt for. But I did write down a few of them that I'm going to try with y'all today. And just some of them I'm going to tell you about because there's no way that I'm ever going to try them. One of them is removing wine stains from your carpet. Now they say if you take salt and a little water mixture, it will somehow, like, I don't know, I wouldn't recommend trying it, but if you've ever found yourself in a position where you spilt wine on something and you thought, how do I get it off? They say salt and water will do it, so maybe Google that before you try it. Don't take my word for it. I'm just saying, putting it out there. They say that salt will bring out the color in the clothes that you wash. So if you have some dull, dingy clothes, they say that if you throw a little salt in there, it'll make the colors pop again. Once again, don't know. Don't try it and say that I ruined your clothes. Look it up first. Third, putting a little salt in your coffee will take the bitterness out of it. I don't know that, but we're gonna try it. So the salt definitely did something to my coffee. I'm not sure what it did to my coffee, but it definitely did something to my coffee. I really like coffee anyways. Pickling salt. I mean, I guess everyone knows that you use salt for like making pickles and stuff, right? It's really a part of the brine. They also say that if you take salt and put it in your sneakers, that it will take out any foul smell that your sneakers may have. These are really old sneakers, so I picked some really old sneakers to do this with. I don't think my feet stink to begin with, so me doing it's kind of pointless. But if you have some sneakers out there that smell really bad, maybe you should try and put a little salt in them, see if it doesn't like fix that for you. I don't know. I'm going to use pickling salt. I don't even know that it said I'm supposed to use pickling salt, but we have big boxes of pickling salt here. Let's get these out of the way. I don't like shoes on my counter. Now I got to clean my countertop. They say that you can take salt and use it to clean cutting boards. So they say that if you take salt and a little bleach and mix it together, that you can actually use it to sanitize your cutting board. Once again, look it up before you try it. Don't try it and say that I messed up your cutting board. I think the moral to all of this is there's just an extraordinary lot of things out there that people use salt for that I would have never imagined people use salt for all of those things. Now, the box on her looks just like a box of salt. I mean, you can compare the two of them. I mean, it's almost identical in color, and maybe this one's just a little older. I'm not real sure. It has the same symbols on there. I mean, so to me, it looks just like the salt containers that you buy already. I eat a lot of salt. When I say a lot of salt, I mean I probably go above and beyond what most people would think is a lot of salt, and that's probably how much salt I truly eat, and lots of salt. So we have to keep 3 or 4 of these around the house at all times just in case I run out, because then I would go through an anxiety attack looking for salt. Maybe that's exaggerating a little, just a little, but I do eat a lot of salt. Now, getting her out of the box, she has a lot of weight to her. She quickly became one of my favorite pops once I've gotten her. I love the way that they did this. The umbrella looks like it's actually coming through here. We're going to take a closer look at her. It's like I was saying just a second ago, the umbrella that she is holding actually looks like it's coming behind her and over her. Even though it's not, it's kind of like going through her head, it still gives you that appearance that it is. The detail that they packed into her is absolutely extraordinary. Now, on the umbrella itself, the paint or the plastic almost looks like it got a little sloppy, but with the detail they packed in the rest of it, I mean, that's second to thought. I mean, you can see the salt container that she's holding with the salt pouring out behind it. It's a really awesome pop. If you haven't got one and you like the ad icons, you should probably go look for her. Now, Morton Salt is a Chicago-based company, and as y'all know, Chicago is kind of in my back door. I was going to go take y'all to the headquarters, but there's just nothing fancy to see there. It's just a big glass building, and that's really it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications to become part of the WayneKo crew. My name is Wayne, and this is WayneKo